resolution. Representative Richmond, you're recognized to speak for the resolution.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, colleagues. Representative Mayberry made some very good points concerning this particular bill. And I don't disagree with some of those points. But the one thing I do disagree with is not trusting the people that live in my district not to be able to make a good choice about what they're
going to be lied to, just like they were lied to before.
Concerning this particular resolution.
They're going to be lied to by you because
I've talked to the folks out there, and
this is the only way, it's the only way.
believe it or not, they talk to me and will actually give me their opinion from time to time, because I do smile at them probably more than I smile at you guys. And they look at this and they're ready to take some action and to do something about it.
Do you remember this during the Arkansas Republican primaries?
You come out the district,
And even during the general election.
Because
some of these protest people, I mean, some of them are undecided, maybe I could understand. But those that come up and speak for this bill, they don't need to be in the Republican Party anymore. I mean, this is just ridiculous.
Going on. Matter of fact, people sometimes call and ask, what are these vehicles, these white vehicles out there? And I have to tell them, well, that's highway department vehicles. They haven't seen one so long that they simply don't recognize them.
Well, they've been too busy making bike trails.
But the bottom line is, those folks that live in your district, given the opportunity, they will decide. And they will make a decision based on their pocketbook, based on their needs, and based on their hopes. See, they don't want their kids to go to school at the University of Arkansas, then have to take a bad road to Texas to get a job. And that's basically where we are.
They're going to do that because of the tax plan.
So I would hope that you will vote for this and let
people vote with their feet based upon the taxes.
Make this decision, whether or not we continue. Because if they don't, then we can always come back and try something else.
You can do that anyway.
Like, for what purpose?
Question?
You're recognized for a question.
Representative Richmond, you stated that you trust that your people will make a good decision, and I know you think they made a good decision when they sent you here. Do you think that they also made that decision to send you here because they wanted you to be the voice for them him here in this chamber and make those tough decisions because they voted for someone they trusted to make those tough decisions for them here in this chamber?
Well, I will say that this is a tough decision.
No, this is an act of cowardice.
We're not pulling anybody out in the districts. They know that if we refer something to them and give them the choice to vote on it, it's still coming from us. And they will still hold us accountable for whether or not it passes or not. There will be those people that no matter what happens on this bill, if it passes, they will say that we were the ones that raised taxes. They did it in the past, they'll do it again. So this is the tough decision, and I am making the tough decision to refer it out there. I don't have a problem with that. But I believe the people out there are smart enough to make these decisions, look at the information, and decide. At least they are in my district. Thank you very much.
Representative Servilla, for what purpose?
Question.
What's the question? Oh, he's left. Representative Richmond's left the well. What's the question? Representative Richmond has spoken for Representative Walker. For what purpose?
I'd like to speak against it.
Representative Walker, hold on for just a second. Representative Meeks was next up to speak against the bill, and then we'll come back to you.
There has not been one Republican
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
who has ever bragged.
Been in this group.